Hi all, it's Doug again from Bjorn Territory. Welcome back, and in this episode I'm going to show you how I made this awesome multi-base for my Frostfang Cavalry for Kings of War. Decided to mount my Frostfang Cavalry at the moment on a Horde base, which is 150mm by 100. Quite a big base. The PMC for Kings of War is 5 models. I'm going to go for 3, and I'm going to give a bit of space maybe for another one later, just basically because I've got a couple of nice ideas. Well, at the moment I've got a couple of nice ideas in my head for basing. Okay, so again I'm going to use a little bit of foam core card to begin with and my cork board, and I'm just going to dry fit with my offcuts kind of where I want things to go. I've also got a bit of XPS foam and offcuts of that. I'm going to play around, build it up. I know that I want a hillside sloped area for this one. So my Frostfang Cavalry are going to be charging down the hill towards their enemies. All right. So again, just want to practice with the heights, positioning, see where I want to place things. All right, so I've started to chip, break, tear, manipulate what I want it into where I want it to go as a dry fit again. So let's clear some of this out of the way. Time to come in with my hot glue gun and get this stuck down. It's my first fit. Nice, quick, easy way of getting things done. Your basing. It's a bit windy today. You can hear my garage door rattling in the background. Right, now for my modelling compound from Geek Gaming. I'm doing a little bit less than last time. It's 3 parts of the compound to 1 part water, and you'll whisk it up, mix it up so it turns into a bit of a porridge. Alright, I've taken my rings off again. Bring in the modelling compound, get a little bit of it, and what I'm going to do just to smooth it on to some of the areas, get rid of some of the gaps, make it a bit more of a natural hillside. And it's a really good way of filling in gaps that you're not quite happy with, or you want to join in some extra textures. Really quite fun, easy stuff to use. 45 minutes, it's completely solid. 15 minutes, you can still smooth the sides or the textures around. Play with it a little bit longer, but within 45 minutes you've got a rock solid surface to build up, paint on, etc. Alright, so I've put my modelling compound on. I'll take a wet finger to all the compound in a bit, about 10 minutes. It starts to go a little bit off, but I can still do something with it. Alright, so the modelling compound is dry, it's rock solid. Great thing, it doesn't add much more weight to it. What I'm going to do, come in with my Mod Podge mixed with black paint and slap it on, and it's a nice base coat of black, and the Mod Podge give it a bit of a tougher surface to make it last a little bit longer as well. Mod Podge and black paint's dried now on as a base coat, and I'm going to come in with the Vallejo London Grey. I'm just going to chuck it on with my dodgy brush. And the second base colour I'm going to come in with is a bit of burnt sienna on the ground. Not everywhere, just add a bit of texture, a bit of tone. Just coming in with brown ground from RB Painter. I've put some PVA glue onto a little bit, and I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of this texture on to places. Just get this variation on my terrain. And then come in with some flock that I use an old spice jar for, and it's Wooden Scenics burnt grass, and I shake it on, get it going everywhere that I've glued. Alright, coming in now with the Geek Gaming Scenics Matte Scenic Sealant. It's 2 jobs for this one. It's going to hold all my flock in place. Nice dowsing. And then I'm going to come in with my snow effects, and I'm going to sprinkle it on top so it'll all join together in a nice winter, I don't know, I was going to say wonderland, but I don't think it's very wonderful. So the snow's now dried. I've put a fallen tree just to give it a little bit more point of interest, and I'm going to add in a few shrubs, stick-on tufts, and also in amongst the grass and the tufts, sprinkle some more snow, and on the log. And now I'm going to bring in my Frostfang Cavalry, and before I stick them down, I'm just going to work out if they still fit where I was intending them to fit. What will it look like if they're interacting with different parts of the terrain in a different way before I glue them in place. I'm quite pleased with this. It's got what I was imagining, a bit of a dynamism, a little bit of action. You can just picture like a horde of these monstrous cavalry charging at you. And yeah, quite pleased with it. I think next time I might go for a little bit more snow, but it definitely shows that environment I was thinking of. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you picked up a few tips along the way that how you might base your minis. I've got some ideas. Feel free to share any ideas in the chat below and comments. Happy to help if I can, or if you can help each other like we are as an awesome community we live for. And thank you. Take care. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Catch you soon. Bye.